Greetings, this is Frina Riamentra. Welcome you to my recap of Critical Role's 119th episode of Campaign 3 Saga Bells Hells. Recorded for first time in I don't know how long, recorded immediately after it's airing. No late for me anymore. Okay, yeah, that's what. Okay. Now, before we continue, there's some things I have to go over. As always, I do not own nor am I associated with Critical Role. It's YouTube or Twitch channels. Nor anything of Geek and Centuries. I'm just a fan sharing with my fellow fans. And let's see. This will contain clips from the show, but used with main characters in mind. And while there are a few critical moments captured, it's mainly focused on comedic moments. And certain other thing. And also, frick this thing. What the? Okay. Anyway, hey, they're being very useful. And with out of the way.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. Oh boy. Before we jump into our episode tonight, we have a few announcements to get through, beginning with our first monster of the evening, Batman Gotham City Chronicles, the RPG. Sam?
Batman Gotham City Chronicles, the RPG, is a role-playing game that drops you right into Batman's classic city.
Took me a while to figure out this is a board game.
It's not just a superhero game, guys. You can crack cases, hatch plots, and do battle with evil or against good guys. Their funding campaign is live right now at Game Found. The all-in collector's edition comes in 2 Bat boxes, one with 3 books and a GM screen for the pure role player, Ashley, and another box with awesomely immersive accessories, figurines, battle maps, dice sets, help cards, the works for Taliesin. We've got stuff. Oh, that's right.
Show it off.
This is like the deluxe thing. It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
Investigators, vigilantes, cops, thugs, and supervillains all have a role in Gotham, and you can play as any of them. Roll dice as one of Gotham's iconic characters, or even create your own. Now, that last feature was exciting to me, so I made some new characters that I'd like to pitch to our resident comic aficionado, Taliesin Jaffe. Now, Taliesin, be honest. Tell me which of these characters are good enough for Gotham.
Oh, God.
And which fall short of the mark.
Yeah,
First up,
that's better than COVID.
it's Matman.
You can see the theme like
Matman, a long-haired vigilante who transforms boring TTRPG sessions into bangers. He uses accents, backstories, and fleshed-out characters with ill-conceived names like Magina, Gova, and Quethole. Taliesin?
This is about those blue flowers.
I mean, it's pretty derivative.
No, before I was thinking,
do better.
Okay,
Just
fair,
do
fair,
better.
fair. Next
yeah,
up
before
is
he was talking about the
Robbie
names,
Dayman.
like cartoons. Robbie Dayman.
His superpower is he makes you feel insecure because he sits right next to you and does exactly what you do, but slightly more charming and handsome when he does it.
So this is much better. But like I feel like it needs something. It needs some zhuzh. Maybe like I don't know, like make him a mutant or something.
You want mutants? Okay, how about
Oh god.
Marisha Ray, a mild-mannered content creator who was bitten by a radioactive manta ray.
How do you get bitten by a manta ray?
Now she roams the seas looking for the cure that can reunite her with her infant son.
That is amazing. It's so amazing that it's actually been done before. It's called Black Manta. No, sorry. Been done.
Okay, how about this one? The blind spot. Just when you think she's right next to you, she disappears for 4 years to appear on a cheesy TV procedural.
Dude, it's Batman grounded. No one's gonna believe that.
That's
shit.
true.
Oh my god.
And lastly, triple text. Triple text. Text. A transplant from Dallas, Texas, with the strength of 10 horses and the brains of 10 cows. His catchphrase is "I'm Batman" because he's so dumb he thinks he's Batman. Striking like this.
Fucking love it. Send it to the game designer.
All right,
Fucking love it. That did it.
Venture into Gotham City with these characters, or 15 turnkey scenarios, 400 pieces of comic art, and the most complete guide to Gotham ever assembled. Support the game now at bit.ly/CRBatmanRPG. Matt, back to you.
I want to go to a con. I want to go to a con and see somebody in this cosplay. So bad.
I want to see you like this next Halloween.
I'd wear it.
Yeah, great. I'm Batman.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Sam. While you talk about still Thrasher, I'll be in my lower register for this.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, our next sponsor is Quip. The team was kind enough to send us their brand new electric toothbrush, the Quip.
Okay, remember those drawings and stuff. Okay, if you're thinking, wait, what do you mean? If you're thinking, wait, what do you mean? Does it complete episode? There's some references later, but really, it's I'm just gonna say, if that Kickstarter succeeds, they're gonna have a one shot, and you know they're probably gonna use those characters, exact characters. I'm calling out if the Kickstarter succeeds, one shot with those characters. That's what their Christmas was literally like the characters from their first Campaign 2 intro. Anyway.
Yeah, KO!
Oh.
KO drew these.
Okay.
Is that your KO? Amazing.
KO drew those?
Let's go.
Holy shit.
It's so good.
Yeah, KO!
What the heck?
Oh, amazing, dude.
You've had this talent the whole time?
The whole time? The whole time.
The whole time.
Awesome, thank you, buddy.
He also is really cool, by the way.
Yes. Now I believe that concludes our announcements.
Oh, man.
So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of
Critical Thursday night. One by one we climb until we stop. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll. How do you want to do this? It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our plot. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? We might. One thing's for sure. We never give up on the fight. From the healer to the renegade, we all share the same goal. Adding more allies, taking more chances. Hold your breath and roll. So we try Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our play. It's Thursday night. There's magic and mystery from darkness. Our friendship arise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready! It's Thursday night!
And welcome back. So let's go ahead and get the cast in here and see where the evening takes us. Come on in, friends.
What in the Fortress of Solitude is this?
It's a cake!
Oh my
It's a cake!
Oh my god! Is it cake? Whoa!
Oh, man.
There's like battery packs inside.
This is so sick!
Matthew,
Ugly!
what have you been up to?
I've been plotting things for a long time, and Nox is an incredible creator.
Wow!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That boy.
Little bits and pieces.
Wow!
I did, like,
Oh my god!
did the majority of this. And
I'm just gonna say,
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Don't break the ice.
this is a slightly smaller than what I was
Wouldn't that be fun if that
picturing
was
this
like
would take place
also
going throughout the campaign. But bigger
So
than I
guess,
was when they first described
if
it
you
last
want to place
episode.
yourself anywhere particular.
Right, I know. I don't mind. Worth it.
Where am I, Matt? Where am I?
Well, actually, you
That
are.
will help.
You are not there.
Cruel.
I feel like I'm in somewhat close vicinity to Imogen. Like,
Okay.
sort of reaching
Oh.
out to where I think.
So you would be probably, we'll say,
I think I would be back to the left of that, ready to like
back.
and to the left, like right over, like right, yeah, like right there, just ready to like
deal with shit.
To a wall when I ran up, so
That's
I'm
true.
like
So you would
maybe
be
over
like
here.
over here.
Yeah, all the way up against
Just get
A little else to your tabletop with new, upcoming, unpainted, primed miniatures. Get them today at your local game store or whizkids.io/CR-unpainted.
For Bell Cells.
I'll be near for
My flank turn left is where I was going to go.
Oh yeah.
Tip of the spear.
How you, bud?
Thinking what?
Oh my god, I'm
boy.
so nervous.
Actually, yeah. Since that's the case, if you can move me a little, actually, yeah, like right, not quite in the line, yeah, a little further. Yeah, and a bit towards them again, just because I want to be able to, like, right on the, yeah, right there.
I just don't want you to fall over.
No, yeah, like right there, so that I can.
Take a hit if something starts moving. I am tanking pretty hard right now.
Ooh. Well, you're gonna roll once for the rest of the team.
Oh, I did too.
You did too? Yeah.
Single roll.
Wait, let me do it too.
I ain't rolling my shit.
Nope. That's such a cool dice.
Alright.
It's so pretty.
He's reaching for shit.
I guess now that you guys are playing.
No, no, no!
I was not so nervous.
Fucking cool!
Oh my god!
That is so much bigger than I thought!
I want to run. I don't know about everybody else, but I think we should just run.
I was looking at reference to that, like, yeah, I'm going with you.
She's so hot.
This literally likes her days. As you've watched
Oh, wow.
Imogen overtaken by the essence of Predathos and crack and grow, the multi-limbs, the extension of the crystalline body, this massive entity that is essentially forced the entire timeless pantheon of Exandria into a fit of fear and desperation, now grows before you through your friend, Imogen. In this space, your friends fade away, and you sit
Okay, she can, in this say, she is, while she's in this mindscape, or whatever they call it, she's in darkness. She can sense lights far off, and this other. What she can sense is the form of Exandria off a distance. And on points of red light, the root is born. What she cannot distinguish is is between herself and Predathos right now. But one thing she definitely can sense. Points of golden light out distance. She can sense the gods. And she feels very hungry.
All over the place.
Yeah, that's it.
This is happening because I rolled a 12.
What are the rest of you doing?
What do you mean?
I know.
All over the place.
Yeah, that's it.
This is happening because I rolled a 12 in the last game, probably.
Well, yeah, and what is this being doing, or what is her demeanor?
Right now, not even focusing on any of you. Just kind of standing, and you can't tell if it's basking or is just presently not concentrating on the chamber. It's like a distant stare of a creature that's mind is 1,000 miles away. You watch as her mouth cracks open, and you see the dozens and dozens of sharp fangs that as a mist escapes from the open mouth, and a bit of slobber drips from her chin.
In my wolf form, can I reach into the bag and I'm going to take out the harness, the funnel,
Okay.
and I'm going to just like slide.
He takes out his harness. Fern through her can't sense Imogen, but this is off, and is receiving partial visions of what she's experiencing right now. And while she decides to activate her spark of Rashawn. They tried calling out to her. Try to get her to make sure she's on it, but Imogen cannot hear her. Hear any of them. And then Lana goes in and casts Phantasmal Force on Imogen. Not Predathos. She's specifically focusing on Imogen herself.
What are you answering? It's intellect 18 saving throw.
All right, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw, Imogen.
Oh no, I rolled a 2.
Okay. I just want to put in her head the moment that Laudna and Imogen met. In the plains, horses in the background, and then it kind of flashes and it jumps time. And then there's Imogen and Laudna alone in a little cabin in the woods. And then it flashes again. And it's our time. In Dressar, in Shadana's little 1-bedroom that we rented. And then it's again, flashes again. Bell's house. The Dreamscape Theater. Just say, I know you're in there. Remember who you are. You've got this.
You see these images flashing through you in a distant warbling sound.
Control it.
No
You're
language,
very capable.
no words, just no.
They cannot hear. She cannot hear just the white noise, the whispers.
Step forward. Do you all do anything?
It takes a step forward.
Can I move?
It's moving. I'm going to say a quick prayer. Please help me. Please help me keep it here. And I will, I'll spray sort of with my poison pen, I will sort of spray Icar on the ground, and out of that, I'm going to use Nature's Wrath to try to hold it and keep it there. It's,
Okay.
vines can spring out and try to grapple it.
All right. What's the DC and for what?
Yeah, using nature's wrath to keep running means Predathos easily breaks through, though.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what's happening.
Alrighty. 25 to 20.
Running initiative.
Oh, come on. For real? Who's up first? Orion. Okay.
4 stage. Why do you get to do it?
On the knee.
20 to 15.
I'm out of 17.
18.
Oh, cool. I have a lot of sauce.
Orion, Orum, Ladna.
Okay. 15 to 10.
13.
10 to 5.
7.
Oh. Roll these go.
Let's go. 3, 8, 5. 1. Woo!
Alright, so Chet. Reyes.
Doom Seed.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
3. Woof.
Not the time for any.
Yeah, I know. But maybe I'm just getting it out of the way.
Must be. It smells
So as Predathos glows in the air, the hair of Imogen itself flowing weightlessly, this renewed, terrifying goddess of the end of the pantheon. Its attention, once far away and consumed with its hunger and the distant, quivering, angry, fearful gods, its attention returns to the chamber and shifts down to the rest of you with a giant, dagger-toothed smile across your friend's face, almost cracking the sides as it curls upward. Dorian, you're up first.
Oh my god.
Kill gods.
Yeah. Sweet, locked in. Alright, as soon as Breas casts and the tension snap.
He uses wing boots to fly over around the one of the hips, and cast Shatter on Predathos on that hit.
And you watch as, the head shifts.
Make a note.
Give into it. You've cast the spell a number of times. It's never been this effective. Eyes glowing.
Yeah.
Glass explodes and shatters out the side of it. You watch it kind of give into it. You've cast the...
I would just point out that because I watched this live, and I couldn't rewind stuff, so if I didn't quite catch this thing, I had to estimate.
Spell a number of times. It's never been this effective. And you watch as, the head shifts
Make a note.
in your direction.
Thunder.
And then I'll just... and if it turns focus to me,
Its head turns to acknowledge your presence.
I'll just go, help me, help! And I'll give Orum inspiration for my bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
It's slightly musical.
There you go. You can't afford that. Alright, that finished Dorian's go. Orm, you're up.
Question for the RP of it all. So this massive miniature is on a giant thing of rock. Do we consider that part of this terrain that she's climbing up and onto?
It's still that crystal around it's just a cool way of sprucing up the stand on it so it doesn't topple over. It's really not part. Or Misty steps to Predathos' shoulder.
I'm not going to give up on you. Don't you give up on us. Take control of it. I don't know if that's my action or what, but that's what I came here to do.
Okay.
The Misty Step is a bonus. If you'll allow it, I will also throw back a potion, but that was my goal, is to try to reach her.
Okay. Then you're using your action. I'll give you 2 rolls for this. Persuasion check and an insight check.
Nice.
It's almost a 20, but it's, I rolled a 2.
By the way, listen to the background music.
So the persuasion is a big 8.
Okay. So as you're speaking out loud,
It's kind of like got these like sort of metal chanting over the thing. So I tried to comment on like the chat, but it wouldn't let me. You know, like I wasn't connected to the chat that time. There's no reaction to the words.
looking down and focused on your troop.
I'm gonna turn around. How far?
You running?
It's
sprints. Wow.
Gosh, I think this is a deal breaker.
Eat well, my love. It's not you, it's me.
My girlfriend turned into a god eater. Am I the asshole? How far is the mini gate? The mini, like, divine gate?
Oh, it's about maybe 120 or so feet that direction, towards where the cavern itself kind of comes to an end. So past the battle map.
Do I see anybody coming?
You glance over, you don't see anybody at the moment.
And is it still open? Is there still, like, a hole in it, or has it, like, closed shut?
I mean, the boundaries still remain, but there is kind of that kind of that faint the area where you and Luke.
She ends up casting Bane on it. And they noted that while it could resist, it fails to save. And they started to note that this is the second time that Matt says it's not using its legendary reaction. So they ain't worried. Like it's. And then she enters her form of dread, which is still like a matron mode, like inspired by the like resemblance of the matron, the ravens. Ashton, he tries to like freeze his hammer in place, create some sort of obstacle. He can hear the whisper stuff. He found out that it has a passive ability. As far as like if you affected them, all your attacks against it and saves against it are disadvantaged, while all its attacks against you are at advantage.
They kind of held in the middle of the air, kind of hanging by your hammer.
I'm using it as like almost I got it to the point where I'm using it almost as a standing point. So I'm not
okay. So you don't have a hang, like down. You're on the hammer.
With a foot on the hammer.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to just try and call out. Imogen, you've got to come out of this. We need you right here, right now. You need to be here.
All right. Make a persuasion and an insight check.
Oh, okay. Not with advantage.
Right.
Not with advantage, I assume. No advantage. Persuasion's gonna suck. Yeah, I failed. Natural 1 up is the way.
Come on.
You bite your tongue halfway through the first sentence and like.
Something, right?
Yeah. Insight?
Insight.
The worm to do. No, it's
Like a fighting for a feature?
It is true. If you want to, you're within 30 feet of me, and it's a 1, so you can reroll it.
I can reroll. Can I? Actually, I would rather reroll the insight because I'm not -1 for that.
Well, it's only if you roll a 1.
You roll a 1. So
Oh, okay. I'll reroll it. All right. Oh, that's better. That's a 7.
Yeah, you still bite your tongue.
Yeah.
Not as painfully as it would have been in an alternate reality, but it kind of catches you mid-sentence.
Here we go for insight, just to fucking see what happens. That's better. 17?
Yeah.
17, okay.
A whisper? Guys, I have nothing to sell. Buy the Christmas album. It still exists. On the vinyl shipping soon. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a malt ball. That one tastes like arch heart.
I'm gonna yell down. I think we gotta crack her open. She's in there, but I think we gotta crack her open.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
What does that mean?
Don't know the joke.
Crack it open.
Yeah. It's
What else would he mean?
Finishing Ashton's turn there.
Yeah. Not a metaphor person.
Predathos is going to spend 2 legendary actions before its turn.
Yeah.
A golden beam of light comes out of it, and covers an area, catching all but Orem, Chet, and Dorian. They almost make a to save. I think they all succeed, and only take 11 radiant damage.
So find yourselves shifted in place, and it's going to arrange you as it sees fit.
That is so cool.
Oh shit!
Set up.
Oh no! Human centipede. You will do my bidding now.
I want you as a kid.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no!
Stop
Don't look so
No,
smart.
this is the first one. He's about to do something else.
Imogen, in this moment, you see that golden flash on the horizon, and what looks almost like a golden specter or something before it vanishes.
Ooh.
That's going to finish its
Oh, wow,
special action.
What?
Now it comes to Predathos' turn.
This was
Now? Now it comes to Predathos' turn? What did you just do?
That was just a legendary action.
I want it's something that's triggering. We just don't know what.
And Predathos using its Reaving Claw attacks. Against Ashton, who tries using erratic defense. Who then uses Exploit Fate. No, sorry. Now, sorry, it's all attacks. Okay, now it's all attacks and saves. All their attacks and all Belltail's attacks and save rolls are reduced by 1d4. Well, Predathos has a plus 1d4. Well, Imogen is still in there. She's trying to focus on Fur because she's born and she can sense the root is born, and so perhaps sense one there, but she can see. She tries to see the tether, but can't see. Instead, sees a tether extending to the golden specter around her. Like out of the periphery, and it seems a humanoid is a human form stuff. And at first, I thought this is like for Dodo. Maybe this is a Predathos form, but no. This is the remnants of Vordo, the Golden Weaver, the previous god of fate. He looks at it like it's like full. So you can see where it says Deadly Shadows was like below the gold place. You can see like a faded golden skull below. This is like the last remnants of it. The gods are still being devoured. I've not been fully devoured yet. She tries to connect. She's going to try to connect, hoping to try to connect to this old deity. Chet goes in using. We better go back outside and check. He's able to cast Shatter on Predathos, because of course that does thunder damage. But that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Like this is a more. Its body's currently made of crystals, which are very rigid structures. Like vibrations do not mix well with it, and thunder is basically sound damage. Yes, sir. Then he tries to go with his brand of castigation, but
Alright, finishing your go. Brace, you're up with Fernand.
Okay, I get 2 attacks per turn. That can one be a spell?
I just have that for my next turn because
Burn now a magical hemocrat glyph into its forearm, and the brand of castigation is taken.
I like that. I'm good. I'm gonna save that for my next turn because it has to be done with a weapon that has an active right, and Scythe does not have an active right yet. So I will aim to do that.
So you envision this in your head as something you will do in the near future.
I just had my Sherlock Holmes moment.
Got it.
Yeah,
cool.
Thanks.
Alright, finishing your go. Brace, you're up with Fernand.
goes in with 2 attacks. The first attack uses an ensnaring strike because, to try to do what Nature's Wrath didn't. Plus, he adds on a level 2 smite. Plus a charge from his weapon to do more extra damage. Yes, the smite's radiant damage seems to be resisted. Not sure if it's because the crystal reflects or it's closer to divine energies and stuff, or not. However, it does become restrained because of this. Semi-restrained. Resists the whisper and misses with his second attack.
I'm so curious. What combined what we get for everything.
Move there if you want.
Sure.
Yeah. That'll work.
Mudslides.
DJ Freddy's!
Anyway, Predathos uses legendary action to make a claw strike.
Like a kid.
A foot.
Daddy's foot.
Daddy?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, when you're like, when you're like a kid, you wrap around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You dirty little slut. All right, so I still want to try to connect with Imogen and.
Try to connect. You should consider to try to connect to Imogen. Use that. However, Mister does manage to let a hit. Throw a hit with its flaming flames. Then Predathos uses 2 of its legendary actions to use its cerebral shock blight. He uses an action, but he gets a nat 20 on save. So while he takes some damage, it's halved, and also it doesn't get the secondary effect.
Team 17.
Wait, did you just make a save?
18, sorry.
I can just make a save.
You get to add +4 to your saving throw.
It was a natural 20.
That one got.
Okay.
Sorry, so 18 points of psychic damage to you.
Is that a spell? Is that a spell?
No.
That wouldn't count as the sort of thing where. No, because it doesn't miss. It's
Right. So
I can't
the effect does not continue.
So it's
The psychic shock blight, the cerebral shock blight ends with you.
Okay, 18 points.
18 points.
Adoran goes and targets the same arm that targeted with a shatter before. Goes in with a booming blade. Sorry, which does do a ton of damage, and is one of my favorite cantrips. Maybe one of my favorite. And goes. It's a. Orem drinks his potion of invulnerability. He goes into attack, but one which hits, which was a goading attack, but it resists the effects to. Its golden color fades. And then he uses its reaving claw attacks. I want to.
You just attack with the 2 other arms.
Just hold it one good shot.
Yeah, it technically if it moves 5 feet.
Okay, so exploit fate is still currently up, so it still kind of maintains that, and for you, since you're affected, it's going to go ahead and focus both attacks on you.
Okay.
So it has advantage on the attacks against you.
Okay.
Oh, to use Truthbearer, fabled plate of Uthor Vendrock. What?
Yeah, he uses Brandis uses the plate armor that high bearer leader of the Platinum Sanctuary gave him on one.
So then that roll would be the disadvantage roll then. That's going to be 30.
Oh,
Amazingly.
Okay. So then that roll would be the disadvantage roll then. That's going to be 30.
Oh,
Still hits.
Amazingly, it does hit.
Okay.
you have cursed me, Truthbearer, fabled plate of Uthor Vendrock.
I can do a couple things here, but yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 20 points of slashing damage, reduced to 10 because you're raging. The second strike is also going to be at a standard roll.
Against me or against
you?
Okay, so 10 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
So
it crits on an 18 up.
well, here's an interesting.
Action uses his erratic defense to and uses other features managing to have its speed, and then also uses firing to give it to deliver more fire damage because it hits him. But he's pushed back. And he manages to put it back 10 feet. But it's out of the effects of the ensnaring strike anymore. It rips him right out. Dorian goes in with another booming blade, excuse me. And Predathos then psychically pulls Laudna 60 feet toward itself. Laudna closer uses a void puppet.
There we go. That's the way to do it.
Puppet?
Boy puppet. There we go. That's the way to do it.
That gets its attention.
So I'm gonna just throw a spirit at.
It throws it to give it disadvantage. Then goes in with a disintegrate, but it resists. Succeeds on the dex throw, and they were to something dodging it. Then he uses another legendary action to make a claw attack, which hits. Action then manages to land a crit with Chaos Burst.
Shock light. I'm sorry, this is telekinetic evisceration.
Telekinetic evisceration?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to go ahead and use this on you, Chevy.
Why? I'm not by the kinkle! Like, just leave me alone!
Make a wisdom saving throw.
But I don't want to!
Advantage whammy on us all?
No, that's max.
Oh God, this is terrible. 7.
Oh.
5.
Cat.
Ankle!
You take 48 points of psychic damage.
Oh, fuck.
As you feel your body lift up in the air, and suddenly the rest of you watch as a bunch of these psychic blades just like pierce into your body and your mind, and you feel like from the inside out you're being pulled apart for a moment before you are telekinetically thrust 30 feet away.
Oh!
My God.
Mind bullets! Mind bullets! Damn! Matt!
Damn.
No! I worked so hard to get back there!
I know. That finishes Ashton's go.
Yeah.
I fall to the ground, and I'm like that dog in the video that's running in its sleep.
Alright, Imogen, you're up.
Yeah.
You now sit in this dark space with the strange, barely...
And he tells the Spectre, we need to get out of here.
Come on, girl. 10.
Why?
18.
Best you can tell is there's nothing there. Yeah, it's been fed nearly clean. And right now, it's what remains is just empowering the entity that's now part of you.
It's powering part of bacon. Well, my fear is that if I do anything, it's going to make Predathos stronger. If this creature is still feeding Predathos, right?
Could be.
Unless you're now in the jellyfish tentacles too.
Right. It's like a black hole slowly sinking star.
Okay.
Do you want to loot the god corpse?
I mean,
Doesn't have any platinum.
So gods feed off of praise, right? Of worship.
I mean, yeah. No one knows this exists anymore, and what's there is gone. It is like, the best I can describe it is the corpse of a god that's just enough there that it's still part of the entity.
Threads that tied me to Laudna, and resonant threads that connected all of us when we were in the presence of the matron. And I'm going to focus on those golden threads, the golden threads that tied me to Laudna and the rest of Mel's Hells, the strong threads. And can I focus on that to try to pull me back to them?
Roll and add your charisma.
Come on.
You're charismatic as fuck.
Yeah.
Come on.
15!
15? 15's not terrible. You focus on the golden threads, and as you try and concentrate, it's hard to kind of make out a different shade of gold amongst this weird kind of spectral firelight that is this constellation remnants.
I remember
along
Laudna's
that
of
god.
silver, though.
Your friends are too far for you to reach. But as you concentrate, you can see the faintest bit of a thread connected to that single flame that burns inside. The faintest little remnants of what holds it to this realm. It's there before you, ready to be plucked.
Pluck it.
How do you pluck it?
How do you want to plug this?
I'm gonna reach out and touch it and send a shocking grasp along it.
As you concentrate on it, you feel an element of that hunger, that impossible, empty need to feed that you've only experienced in the times that you've connected with Predathos. And now, since you are within it, as you release that essence of your gifted ability, that hunger extends along the thread as you watch it turn to a sparkling blue. You extend your essence, and like a hand grasping and snuffing a candle, you grab that final flicker of its golden flame and swallow it. And you watch as the remnants, the last gasping breath of the essence of the devoured god, scatters to shadow. And it's gone.
I ate a god.
Yeah.
I ate a god within a god.
It's like a nesting doll.
You don't
The
know.
rest of you immediately watch
I don't
as
think Brown
in
is
the
just really easy.
crystal of its body, that golden glow emanates and then seems to vanish. You watch the crystals kind of crack all across the body a little bit, like the very essence of its physical form kind of begins to shatter from the inside, and it now no longer has use of those abilities.
It was the golden light and the faint things were.
In the last moment after that happened, I'm gonna shift my head over to the other light blinking in the distance.
You also gain 40 temporary hit points.
Here's a fume!
On top of my other 10 hit points, or that cancels out my other 10 hit points?
That basically circumvents it, so you just have 40 temporary hit points.
I don't know.
It feels like a forbidden
Sometimes you drink the blood of the vampire.
That's gonna finish your turn.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's Chitney's turn. He hits with a turbo. He goes 2 attacks, but only hits once. Turbo. Thankfully, before he remembers to note that he would have used his bonus action to activate the Crimson Right, specifically the Right of Storms on it. He doesn't have Right of the. Unfortunately, I don't think he has Right of the Roar, which would have gone so well with his. Okay, but no. To do that, but he does do lightning damage, so. Well. And now he can cast. So he hit with a Crimson Right. He can now cast Brand of Castigation. Fern uses cast Brand Right. And he managed to hit twice.
For 11 points. Oh, I think that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that did it.
That's a good boy.
That's a big poo.
Him to 25 to hit.
That'll do. Roll some damage.
Oh, that's a big old poo-poo. Oh, good boy. He rolled a 6. Okay, 6 for 11 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
Good boy.
Awesome. I think it was like hides off the side.
This is a bit of diarrhea. He has a little skater.
Yep. Alright, finishing Fern's go. Dorian, you're up with Warm on deck.
And again, advantage, which I
Totally forgot.
So is that advantage like all around?
yeah, till the end of Predathos round, so you also have advantage on attacks. And if you're anywhere near me, you also get a d4.
All right. I'm gonna just. Reposition kind of.
He repositioned. Then Dorian casts a 4th level Shatter. He uses his second ledger resistance, so which would half the damage, but it's vulnerable, so it's straight damage roll. Orm climbs up to its neck and casts Hex on it. Then goes and tries in with the first attack being a crit goading attack. He misses another, but hits again with a goading attack. Both of which are resisted, the effects. There. As you notice, the teal crystal of its body starts turning black. And a cold energy attack. Which I can already tell from what it's done that this is it's something in the last essence of the other god. The god is the god of darkness and winter. The god of darkness and winter. Yeah. It goes raises his arm and goes back and cycling grabs Orm and throws him. Thankfully, Lana manages to see him with a featherfall to protect him from the fall damage. And then it uses its ability. It's a winter god ability. Chasm of eager darkness. Darkness and winter. Yeah, god of darkness and winter. Dorian Briss fail everyone. So everyone else succeeds and takes half damage. They take the full damage and are now blinded until its next turn.
Everyone around me, including me, is resistant to spell damage.
It's not a spell.
God damn you!
Alright, so who else was blinded? It was Dorian, it was Breas.
And I assume you take 24 points of cold damage as well.
Did you re-roll it?
Okay, Lana on her turn casts mirror image.
No, there's no way to know. There's no way
Lana
to know.
pulls out the matron mask.
Make a perception check for me real fast.
Why?
Make a perception check.
Maybe it looks different because it's near. It's.
Are you
Look at the mask. Look at the mask.
Check.
It's bad. 10.
Okay. Continue your turn.
Oh, fuck.
Am I in like an aura or something?
I can't see.
Nothing. I mean, the whole room feels that that oppressive buzzing of psychic presence, pressure on your mind and consciousness.
Goes and places a mask on her face. But it's not. Nothing happens. It's not working.
Move away.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I know.
You back up a little bit,
Stick on her face.
and as you glance at it, we'll say this uses your action. Kind of back away and kind of glance at it. You notice the mask that you received was porcelain. This one has some odd, minor imperfections on the inside.
Look.
You?
It's first business, guys.
You're not serious. You're right now? I'm a good painter.
I'm terribly bad.
And you are currently blind.
I just
Is there a little secretary?
slow turn to Breas.
Do any of us see this if we're not blinded or we're just in the dark?
No, if you're out, no, the dark is faded. You see Lana backing up the mask and nothing, and she just slow turns to Breas.
Is anyone out there? Why is everybody so quiet all of a sudden?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna put the mask back on my belt and do everything in my fucking power to hide my fury and distrust.
Okay.
He's in darkness, right?
No.
I can see. Oh, he's just
No, the
blind.
darkness faded, but his eyes are now just black voids, and he cannot see.
Do I have enough time to... Because I'm near him.
You're right next to him, yeah.
Do I see the matron mask on his person?
You can make an investigation check to see if you can try and find it on her.
I did.
Dick!
But Jack was up there for you. I imagine.
It's an action to cast guidance.
I You do it.
Yeah, I just want to see this.
There's this one.
You get a +4 because of your next right?
Well, I guess here's my question.
Yeah.
Are you like running up and searching him, or are you just looking at him?
I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to alert him that I know something's up.
Well, he's blind.
Then everyone will make this a perception.
I just got that. When did he do it?
Okay, I'll
This
do
isn't pull it off, and this is just doing
better. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
No, when?
23.
Breas, if you wouldn't mind just rolling a sleight of hand check for me.
Sure.
What hero got the?
You evil motherfucker!
9.
Alright. Where is it hiding on your person?
It's like on my belt, probably under some folds of draped, awesome clothes that I have.
You see as he's shifting around, there's one part underneath his material and his armor that about the size of a mask that is holding against the rest of his garments.
I'm in my form of dread, so my head I go to crack my neck in fury, but my head just turns a little too far and just goes like...
This loud snap sound kind of echoes through the buzz.
Is that it? That's my turn, I'm guessing?
You have bonus, you didn't have bonus action?
I bonus
That's
action
right,
put
you did.
mirror image.
Yeah. Yeah, movement.
No. I'm gonna be
I can't touch-
100%. Yeah. Can I? Is it? Any of them?
To myself, I'm like, I've got them right where I want them. They fucking suspect it.
You're saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Am I on the side of him where the mask is currently?
I'll say it's on the other side.
Then I don't want to break. Can I shift just to the other side?
You can move like behind them.
I don't want to break. I don't want to get hit.
You won't leave the melee range. This is a massive melee range.
Okay.
Okay. So that finishes your turn. Ash.
Ashley once again scores a nat 20 critical hit with a Chaos Burst.
Points of damage? Plus the 10 from poison? Or the 8 from poison? Is that right? Yeah.
4 attacks?
That's 8d6.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Plus 14.
Well, here's the thing, because you rolled 2d6 and then 2d6.
He's
You
trying
doubled each of those?
to calculate damage.
Well, no, 2d6, 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 2d6. It just did, 2, 4, 6, 8.
It takes a while to calculate damage.
Right. But I'm saying, like, then how did you get 14 to 18 on 2d6?
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay,
curious
something
about.
went wrong. Okay, should I just...
Let's start over and rewrite.
That's because I was thinking... Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Just roll the dice and we'll double the dice back.
Wow.
Because you were thinking about how we were being betrayed.
That too, but I'm like, the math is not happening in the head right now.
That's okay, we got you. So roll that.
That's 10 doubled.
Right, so we'll say 10.
10. Okay. That's 55, yeah.
That's 15, but that's all you roll. That's 2d6 for your weapon, and then it's an extra what?
That's 2d6 and then an extra 2d6.
4.
So that's 4. Yeah, 46 was 15 just now.
Yeah.
Right.
So double.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. So you have.
I roll 46 for my weapon when I'm critting.
Right, brutal critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we double that.
Correct.
So 30.
So that's 30.
Right, 30.
And then there was 2d10 poison damage, which
Correct.
was
10.
Oh, it was 10. Thank you. And that doesn't get doubled. That
doesn't get doubled. It's all part of the same.
No, I mean that was doubled.
That was doubled. Okay.
And then add 14.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Sorry. So many dice in this attack.
So that was 60. 66? Oh, 54.
54, yeah. There you go. Cool. Just want to make sure we got to that.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
The second attack.
Second attack.
Oh, God. Which now has advantage because every attack from now on has advantage. That's I almost if I had been a little different, that would have been a critical, but it did well. So that's a hit. I rolled a 19, which is not quite a critical yet. And then that's 2d6 plus 14. That's really good. That's
He goes on attacks. Then it uses two legend. Then Predathos uses 2 legendary actions to use a touch of piercing winter for 30 cold damage. Then we get to Imogen.
Natural 20.
I think that's good.
You look past the shadow to where it is blacker than black. There is an umbra void.
She's looking for the other god.
And within a moment, you almost seem to fold the dark space and take one step and you're there before it. It's an absence of color that cannot be described. And were it not your mind merged with Predathos, you wouldn't be able to even grasp its presence here. It is a color that swallows color. And it is in the form of the remnants of a tattered and fading entity. Not too dissimilar to one you experienced before. you see before you what remains of Ethadoc, the Endless Shadow.
Cool.
What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Let's Heather.
Okay. Go ahead and roll one more time and add your charisma. This will determine a number of things. So,
I shouldn't have rolled that one. I knew it. It's a 1.
It's an actual one. Actual not good.
Oh, no way. I just want to see if I'd rolled the other one.
don't do that. This is going to make him happy. Don't do that.
Oh, was it? Was it still bad? It was great.
As you try and express the thread and tether once more, as soon as you try and focus, the shadow just swallows it. And for a moment, you feel yourself lost, even like your awareness of Exandria and the gods seems to fall into shadow, and you are alone and seeing nothing. And that's where we're going to do. Shetney, you're up.
Okay.
Actually, before the end of your turn, Shetney.
Yep.
It's going to go ahead and spend its last legendary action to go ahead and make an attack.
It makes a claw attack on Lana, but it hits a mirror image instead. Tiffany goes into turmoil and Brace the Blind decides that he's got to make a move and decides he's got a feeling that his alliance with this will last longer, so he casts he uses Lay on Hands with 70 points on himself.
The dog, which is it.
Pull back in.
No, you just...
So we'll move around this way.
You
know, I don't know any.
It's
and this is
that is it.
The first one is 23 points of damage, 7 of which is thunder, so it's actually 4.
Finish your go.
70 points.
Hoped. You heal half of it for it. Your healing, oddly, doesn't seem to be as strong as you had hoped. You heal half of it. As Predathos devours the miracle and heals some of what you lost.
You're selfish! You did this on purpose!
I didn't know that was gonna happen. How could you?
So you only heal half within the radius of Predathos.
And you've healed it to Fern uses Mage Hand to slap Predathos, like try to wake up.
Oh, that's an 8. No, that's a 10.
It's a 3.
What's that?
Guys,
Those
are
are very worst.
numbers.
The worst! How can you think it's 3 different numbers? One of them has 2 digits!
Wait, am I adding anything to it?
You're adding your persuasion.
I know, but just like anything else.
No!
Okay. It's 15.
15.
If it's a 10.
No, it was a 3. That was a 3. Fuck. It really looks like a 10, though.
I see this die.
Maybe
I
it
need
is
to
a
see
10.
it. I don't understand it.
It's a 3, but I just hope it's a 10.
Oh, it's this one.
Laudna, as you're... Okay, do it still. I don't know why. I shuffled it somewhere in my brain incorrectly.
I knew I should have rolled it, too. I knew I should have
Bro.
It's too much pressure. It was too much pressure on it.
I don't have that processing power these days.
Not a mistake.
In the middle of this darkness where you are lost, without sight, without place, no connection to the world and anything around you, you hear clear as day the voice of Fern, shouting this. And as it does, in the darkness, you see a red glow at the end of the tunnel. What do?
I go towards it.
You rush towards it and feel that red glow get brighter and brighter and brighter until suddenly you run into what feels like resistance, like some sort of a field is pushing against you. Go ahead and roll and add your charisma.
Okay. 19.
19. You push through, and the rest of you watch as the broken wounds in the chest and torso of Predathos split apart, and you watch pushing through Imogen like some terrifying nightmare childbirth, kind of pulling her way outside of the torso before she emerges and gently falls to the ground.
Whoa, you're back in the mix!
Is she nude?
Is this good?
No, you have it.
She got hair. That's really the question.
Oh no! What is that? What is it?
Transformer? It's no longer Imogen.
Oh, that's worse.
Whoa, that's dope.
You watch with the loss of Imogen's
That is so
current
sick.
combined presence, Predathos in its natural form is revealed.
Oh, should I have stayed inside? Oh, shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. You still are connected to it, but you're not directly hosting it in the moment.
Okay.
So that's your action.
Was that the right choice?
Well, you still got Imogen out.
Those are great. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
So now you can now actually engage in this battle.
Amazing. Okay.
So would you like to move, bonus action, or anything?
All right. So I'm gonna get out of this clump.
Okay.
So I'll.
Then we get to Dorian's turn.
And 6th level cone of cold. Fuck you.
Yes.
You're cold, I can't see anything. I'm going, ah! You think that's cold? I've been wearing chiffon for weeks! I'm gonna go...
A 6th level code on Predathos. Predathos then uses telekinetic vacuum on Dorian to pull him down to the ground because he's in the air, still in the air. Then uses 2 attacks on Dorian. Then goes in with a telekinetic evisceration on Orem. There, okay.
Fern, what are you doing over here? What's happening?
Nor is Dorian.
Nice.
What did you do?
Oh my god, his face changed. Wait, does that mean Imogen is out? Who's controlling Predathos?
I am. And you're gonna die.
Lana, what would you like to do?
I want to try and
She tries to use a mage hand on the mask up 3.
This towering physique. You also see something kind of glide through the air as the mask of the matron has been plucked from your side and is gliding
Wait, she
over.
got it?
She mage handed off of you. I rolled to see if you would notice it.
Her mage hand is not invisible.
Actually, I think mage hand is invisible, right?
I don't... Ah!
Keep in mind, I think she's an arcane trickster, which means technically her mage hand would be wait, that's Lon, not. No, wait, this is Lon doing it. Never mind.
Well, here's what I'll say. What did you have it affixed with?
I had it like on a hook on my belt under my like draped clothing.
Right. It's not a hook. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier. I'll say it's a 15 DC. If it doesn't beat a 15, then you pull on it and it's still tugging on his belt.
Yeah, I'm not just like holding it out there. It's in.
Yeah, I have a plus 11 to my oh wait, just straight charisma.
Just straight bonus.
Do I get any like D4s or anything like that?
Nah, it's not an attack roll. Why?
Or save? No.
Nah.
Are you close to Ashton? Maybe you get
I had to be like,
no.
So instead of, you don't see it flow, you see it kind of lift and tug, and you feel it like pulling at your side, and you kind of glance over and can see Laudna trying to pull as the mage hand is currently trying to tug it from your side.
I narrow my eyes at her and snarl.
I narrow my eyes back and snarl.
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? I think you know what you did.
Yeah, I know what I did. I'm fulfilling my promises. I'm fulfilling my mission. And you won't stop me.
I still have a move, right?
You still have a move.
I'm gonna lunge towards the mask and see if I can put my face in the mask on his back.
Oh my god!
Everything you use that wood.
As I'm still in my form of dread, so I'm
30 feet will get you right at the base.
What are you doing?
I love it.
All right.
Hey.
So
I got consent to this.
So this is going to be contested.
Sure.
So I will say you roll acrobatics, and you roll either acrobatics or athletics, and whoever wins, we'll see if this happens.
Can I assist in any way?
If you want to use your reaction, give her advantage. I'll allow
Yes.
So what are you trying to do with this mask?
Get it on her face.
Get it on my fucking face.
To do what?
I don't know. At this point, to get it away from you.
You're just gonna use it?
Natural 20, motherfucker.
Whoa!
Wait, you do it.
And an 18.
Yeah, I have 18 total.
Natural 20. Plus 3.
You try and finagle backward, but describe to me how Laudna's serpent slithers using the dark essence of her undead Lilafield form to slip past him.
Yeah, it's like, you know in like horror films where they'll like take frames out to make it like
Yeah.
dart like you get closer, and as I just like lunge. Yeah.
As your face touches the inside of this mask,
Get out of there!
cold encircles your body, encircles all of your bodies. As you watch as Predathos, roaring arms out, seems to slow to a momentary stop just as shadow takes your vision. For a moment you feel, for most of you, removed somewhere else. You, once again, lost in darkness, until your feet find the crimson pool at your feet. And in the shadow, you see emerge from above, pushing through thousands upon thousands of golden threads, the masked face of the matron looking upon you. Let's talk. And we're gonna go to break.
Okay. And after we return, we see that time has slowed to a stop. They're all while they're all physically still immobile, but they're sort of mentally they're in conversation. Though Imogen is barely present because she's her ties with Predathos. Strong ties with Predathos right now. She looks and Imogen looks at her and says, "I saw your light," and explains gives her an explanation of what it was like being in there. And then the matron asks a question: "What shall be done?" They keep conversing, and Imogen shares her belief that it got a little easier to resist as it took more damage. So, meaning that if it's broken down, maybe it could still be controlled. And they said like what did they do to there, and they asked us like, do we like try to down? Do we just try to keep it here? Imogen then said to nurse she doesn't want to give it up. She said like the gods, like basically gods are too much of a threat, and it's time for a change. And then she talks about an important thing that she noticed. So, while he's there, he can sense Exandria, the plant, as in the planetoid. He can sense the gods there, and he can sense the rudest one. But the non-rudest mortals, it can't sense because they're exceptional, but it can't sense. It can't sense mortals. They're afraid, like if the gods got away, or even that. And I was worried about this too, that it may turn the mortals because it's the only thing left to detect, but it can't detect them. Now, I feel like if it really chose to focus, it could sense them. But perhaps it doesn't. So, but I'm not sure how this thing would react.
Speak plainly, vessel.
She has a name.
It's either Laudna or Imogen, depending on how nervous you are. She means you would give up your god.
And yeah, and this is what Imogen proposed. Perhaps, like, was it possible to ascend to godhood? Is it possible to descend from godhood? To reverse the right she once performed? And this, the matron stood back, and even if they can't see her face, they can tell there's a bit of a smirk of it. This intrigues her. She doesn't inform them that she can't force the other gods to do this. Like, now, if they come to it, they could choose to, but it has to be their choice. Themselves. They talk about what implementation with the cycle of rebirth and stuff. And it does make it sound like though that if they do it, there could always be a chance of reascending to later, but though that's hard to say. But it does keep more options open. But in order to do this, though, they still need to bring low Predathos, weaken him, so they can control him, so that they long enough to treat with the gods too. And while they're doing it, it also helps the matron. But the longer they can hold off and keep control of it, the longer the matron has to figure out the rite of dissension. I guess he goes. They asked if Reyes is on board. He said, "Would this really be the best option to preserve my god? Because he is one of the most prideful of the Pantheon, and would very unlikely to there. But it's the best thing they have options, especially if depending on who could come next. The matron does confirm that the gods can't touch the vessel of Predathos. Then she offers a choice. Oh yeah, this one's a long clip, very long.
The mask begins to slightly darken, the kind of static edges getting louder and louder. She says, I will reassemble the right once broken, piece it from the corrupted creation of the Whispered One. I can convert what was done once, but you must convince them to cross the threshold. For what you plan to do, I can grant 2 boons. For in but a moment I will lose you. And you can feel now like the red thumb of Predathos. Do you wish potency? To see your strikes true? Do you wish fortification? The means to defend yourself from the hatred ahead? Do you wish convalescence? The renewal of mind and arcana? Do you wish restoration? The weaving of wounds and blood? Or do you wish understanding? The leap ahead in personal wisdom and knowledge?
And we get 2 of them?
You choose 2 of these
Okay.
One decision for the whole group, or
One decision for the whole group. You get to pick 2 of
2
them.
of these? Okay.
What about virility?
level up.
Is understanding like a...
What was once lost can
Predathos' weaknesses and everything, or is that...
Some L can't.
Is understanding like a...
I love Batman.
What was once lost cannot be restored.
Some L can't learn anything.
I got a great peptide.
Okay.
Understanding, is that like understanding like Predathos' weaknesses and everything, or is that like a level?
I didn't catch what he meant.
More the latter.
Okay. Level up. A level, oh fuck. Or full health
Potency,
restoration.
fortification, convalescence.
What was convalescence again?
Convalescence was the restoration of your mental
spells.
ability and arcana.
Wait, turn that this way again.
One for spell.
Yeah.
All your HP,
For sure of it.
all of your slots and juice back.
Well, you don't know how extensive it is.
Right.
That's how you know it's serious.
Yeah.
Someone burnt the edges. How hurt is everybody?
I'm hurt.
I'm not hurt at all, but I just popped out.
I'm hurt.
I'm gonna be.
Then we would get our spells back, potentially. Some of our spells.
Possibly.
Fortification.
They don't know how.
Seems like a good idea.
One
I think
healing
like
heal,
one
right?
physical one and one.
Oh, that's restoration.
Understanding's fascinating.
Restoration seems to be...
Will you hit us with the descriptions one more time?
Potency is to help your blows strike true and clear.
That includes, is that just blows or is that magic stuff too? Is that spells and attacks? We don't know. Okay.
Fortification is to better defend yourself against the dangers ahead. Convalescence is the restoration of knowledge or arcana. Restoration is the weaving together of wounds and blood. Understanding is a grand advancement in personal experience and worldly knowledge.
That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, they won't know.
Psychic abilities.
We would get like an ability score improvement at least at level 16. I don't know what everybody else gets, but...
Take a second to look. Right. In our potency. No, we're not going to be able to heal, right? But people aren't hurt?
We have a couple people that are super hurt, and then a bunch of people who aren't hurt hardly at all.
Yeah, and there's a chance that I won't go down if I hit 1 hit point.
I don't care about you.
Yeah. And if I don't go down, I'm taking you with me.
So
I'm pretty low. I've got some heals. I've got some heals though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got some heals too.
Yeah.
We also have potions galore.
We do have a lot
We
of
do. You can just chug them.
Heals feels like a waste.
Convalescence,
Yeah.
restoration of knowledge,
I'm okay with
fortification, better defense. So like maybe higher
I would
AC,
love
more hit points.
Hard, but like convalescence could be good,
That's okay. Convalescence is more directed towards the spellcasters.
right?
We would think.
It seems to be more centered to
And right now,
our
Thunder's doing the most damage. Like the goal is to outlast Predathos, right?
Right.
So magic is kind of.
Yeah, but I have no thunder damage things.
I don't either.
So like our heavy spells. Do you have any thunder damage? Hank?
I have a lot, but mid level stuff.
Going up a
I'm
level.
actually okay on spells, like lower mid, and then I've got 2 still high levels. I don't
So
know.
I feel like understanding is one of the ones we'll take, right?
This feels like leveling up hitting.
Last which is a
They go-
cantrip is my bread and butter, and that never goes away.
I just need to be able to kill you all. So
So
Are we feeling understanding and
or defend harder.
Fine either way.
Yeah.
Actually, defend harder.
Yeah, that's my gut says.
Defend.
With that, we'll just
We already hit pretty hard.
just their to myself.
Am I able to turn to action and give him this?
You do not have any of your items now. You are here in like an ethereal, almost a jettisoned consciousness space.
because
I'm okay being low.
I think we'll get a few more hit points, but we're not gonna get our hit points back. That's my guess.
I'm okay being low.
someone pick fortification.
Two highest die.
I like
Roll it.
If only you had some way to
I
decide.
like fortification personally.
Wait, should we roll it?
The other 2 vessels.
Two highest dice get to pick one.
Okay. No, but we definitely should get understanding. Right? Everybody wants understanding.
Maybe except me.
I feel like
Roll.
Roll it.
Everybody?
Are you ready to roll these?
What are we rolling?
Who gets to choose?
Who gets to choose?
9,
17.
11.
15.
12.
7.
5.
19.
Okay, so me and Felix.
Alright.
And
Vern, what are you feeling?
Just
The matron turns to you.
Oh.
She, born of the red moon. She who dances between families
do it,
and
just do it.
factions.
Okay, wait. Potency and fortification, explain these one more time. Potency hit harder, fortification better defense, convalescence get your spells back. Which one?
Everybody wants understanding. This
Yeah, we're doing understanding for sure.
yeah.
Choices made.
Do it, that's your choice. You rolled a 19.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Convalescence. Alright.
Say it with your
Choice.
fucking
Convalescence!
Choices made. And survive. As the mask pulls back, the winds pick up around you, and you hear thousands upon thousands of raven caws get louder and louder, until suddenly you feel this whisking whirlwind of feathers pick you all up. So convalescence. Fern, go ahead and roll 5d6 for me.
5d6.
Roll so high, roll
Please
high.
roll high for everyone.
The teeth and others never roll high, but it's okay.
Do it.
Come on. Probably gonna be like how many spell slots
The
you
teeth
get.
got
The teeth got a 6? Okay. That was really good.
All right, we got 12 plus 10, 22 plus 6, which is
28!
28. You can restore amongst your party 28 levels of spell slots, however you choose.
Okay.
Levels. So once again, like a level 6 is gonna take
6 of those.
Okay.
So you decide amongst yourselves. You have 28 to distribute amongst the party.
Wowzers.
But then, wait.
For understanding,
Yes.
the entire party temporarily gains 2 levels.
2 levels? Wait, 2 levels?
Temporarily, you gain 2 levels.
Does that mean, but that means we would automatically get a spell slot for those levels?
If your level allows that, then
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my
So let's
god.
level up temporarily, and then...
Are we gonna sit here and level up right now?
Real fast, let's go.
Real fast.
Fastest level I've ever reached.
Holy shit.
Up to 17.
What?
Jesus.
How do we go back?
Okay, alright.
I mean,
Do we have to roll hit
Should we make a copy?
We'll roll hit points to these levels as
oh,
well.
fuck.
my
Okay,
God.
so wait, that's a D6.
I'm just gonna roll 2d6.
Go for
Can we
it.
just do that?
Go for it.
10. I rolled 10.
Great. So add 10 to your hit point total plus your constitution.
I rolled 11 more levels to make yourself level
That's whatever your hit points are.
17.
If you're taking 2 more levels of Blood Hunter, then it would be 2d10.
All on board. Okay. And then we roll twice, right?
Roll HP. I rolled 2 4s.
That's 17.
And I can work like you guys 16.
And a 9?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Great, you get 11.
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Okay, we reroll.
No, not really much more. Just like a few more extra things and stuff. We found out that Orm does take, because of his level, gets to choose a new feat, which he choose Fighting Initiative Duelist. Ashton, back to the comment though. Ashton goes and takes a swing at it.
current maximum is 201, currently sitting at 83.
There you go. All right.
Fuck yeah. Perfect. I'm going to take my...
Come out of your turns. We'll shout at the top of each turn.
I'm going to take my first attack with disadvantage, and I'm not going to use... I'm not even going to use probability. Okay.
Okay. Now you can go reckless and cancel it out, since you already have disadvantage on attacks against you anyway. It's not going to hurt you.
Nah.
Okay.
Just for fun. Let's see. That first attack... God damn, it's hard for me. That's 13. Oh, no, 5. That's right, disadvantage. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit.
19 fails.
I cast Mark in the Messy End.
Okay.
Okay, I see. And now that it's marked, any attacks get it crit on 18 or higher. Imogen casts Lightning Bolt, but uses but since it's most important, I think uses her newly acquired mana magic, transmute to turn it into thunder damage. Chutney attacks with Terminal, but misses. It uses another legendary action to use Cerebral Shocking Blight on Lana. We never find. Apparently, from what we can tell, if you resist it, it's happened. But you don't. You take the full damage, and it spreads to those near you, who also have the big thing, like a psychic contagion. Like a psychic plague. And they allow he allows Travis to have Chutney retroactively give a blood curse of bloated agony. Bloated agony.
I know that you guys are having some feelings about me right now. Probably not great. But I just want you to know.
It's just like
I love it. I just want you
if
to know.
it's how I will.
Personal.
I
think I respect you both a lot.
I think it is personal.
It's.
I'm taking it a bit personal.
Yes, I think you get to decide.
I'll make it up to you. Maybe if you guys do you have birthdays coming up, or like. Sorry. I will just misty step away from them.
Okay.
Towards the creature, and close the distance, and attack, swinging away.
Let's go.
Let's just try. That's a natural 1.
Are these attacks still at advantage from your last round?
They are still at advantage.
I just finished
Never
my
mind.
last.
No, you're good.
Never mind. Because you're 30 feet from me, I'll give you my reaction if you want to reroll that one, because I know you like rerolling once.
Boy, that's tricky. I don't normally do that, but as a show of good faith. I always liked you, little one. And I'm going to steal your boyfriend. Okay, It's a 28 now.
That hits.
And I'll use a level 2 Divine Smite.
Remember 18 through 20.
Okay, I roll things now. Okay, first weapon damage, terrible, that's 12, and then Divine Smite is another 10, right?
Yes.
What's the level? 13, another 13.
Okay.
That's attack 1.
All right. Next attack.
Attack 2. That's a natural 1.
That's what you get for fucking with us.
Will you re-roll it?
I don't think I get to reroll this one.
No, I don't think you're close enough to him yet.
It's also a reaction, so that's
Right, that's true, yeah. So that concludes your attack, Reyes.
Okay.
All right, that's finished.
That's
that.
it, that's
You
my
have to
bonus
do a bonus action. You got it. Finish your race to go. Fern, you're up with Dorian on deck.
All right.
Fern used Contagion, but after trying to figure out which, because I think they're trying to figure out what version, because they did move to the D&D 2024 instead of D&D 5e. But after a while, they figured out, and they got the correct thing, and it's saved. And according to the version they use, it's more like a disintegrate. It's all or nothing. So it saves and does nothing to it. Dorian then goes in with a chromatic orb at I think like 3rd or 4th level, and lands critical hit. Of course, making it a thunder. So.
Because I can choose the elements in my chromatic
Right,
orb.
and it doubles it after the crit. Whoa!
Yeah. Just the old
So
softball burner right at its dome. Yeah.
What? They were like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Really?
We were.
That was off their surprise.
Wow.
That was the most rounds we've
How do
done
you want to
on
do this?
something.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. There's something else. There's something else here.
No, that's it. We want
Yeah,
this
there's
campaign.
no way.
Yeah. Sure. How do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
Phase 1.
Yeah, of course. He just kind of superhero flies up, and then he's gonna have before he throws his throw, flashbacks to like the dirty alleys where we all met each other, the low-level skirmishes that involved us watching Orm almost getting eaten by a mimic wall, and that was the last time he cast this spell, and his head kind of just flashes there. And he'll click that off, and just full-on, like, pro baseball level fastball of this little diamond that just sort of cooks, and as it cooks, it just extends into this thunderous sound and explosion right in its face.
You watch as it impacts, and it's interesting. You expect it to detonate, and instead it like sinks into its head and kind of sits in there for a second. And it stands there, and you watch as the fleshy exterior of it begin to crystallize. The rest of its body beginning to expand and turn into an extension of the glass ruidian crystal. It tries to move, but its body and torso and limbs all begin to stiffen and extend into broken, jagged bits until the entirety of the form becomes just a statue of ruidian glass before your orb detonates within. The shockwave scatters its body into tens of thousands of pieces as they rain across the entirety of the chamber. The form of Predathos.
What?
I don't trust it. I don't trust
The
it.
form of Predathos, of course not.
You all look around in the quiet of the chamber, in the absence of the God Eater. A moment of victory finally washes over you. But you know it's not gone. Its presence hasn't changed. If anything, now it's everywhere. The rest of you look to each other in disbelief, a glimmer of hope in your eyes. And you all look to Imogen, who instead you can feel it. brimming, shifting. The ground begins to quake. Loose shale and stone scatter around. The whole room seems to be shifting and roiling. And you watch as in this back wall, the ground begins to erupt and grow as shards of glass emerge, and you watch as a crested alien head emerges, its multiple eyes glowing bright teal green. Its mouth opens in impossible size as it roars into the chamber.
What the fuck is this?
No.
That's way
I thought we already did it. What the fuck?
No. Is he lifting with his knees? No.
As the ground quakes as well, in all spaces around, it roars out loudly. As two arms emerge from the nearby parts of the chamber.
So of course this happens. It's like the final boss. Of course, it's gonna have boss stages.
We're like in it.
Yeah.
As you all can glance around, the chamber in all places is still quaking, and you sense this chamber is Predathos.
Oh my god.
And it's angry.
Oh.
And it wants back in. And that's where we're gonna end.
And that's where with that, all that's left is to avail my new homebrew. Since we're still doing that, and there was a big focus on the Roostborn, aka Imogen, and perhaps I should have done this one last week. Didn't have it for last episode. Didn't quite have it, but it could have worked. But I have the. But since one of those are third, I give you the druid class, the subclass, Circle of the Subconscious, the psychic druid. Deep in the deep parts of the mind are worlds onto their own. Worlds you must become familiar with. As you can see, I have two versions of this. Like as what I'm doing with my at least the subclasses, a 5e and a 2024 version. I was gonna say 5e or 24 or for now. You got the circle spells, which don't count against spells down, but you're always prepared and stuff. The only difference between this and that is that since all subclasses in 24 are gained at level 3 regardless of class, your first level spell you get your first level spells and second level spells at the same time. But those first level spells are Distant Whispers and the one classic psychic spells and Shield of Faith, because like what you sort of to represent like what you believe deep down. And of course, the second little spells that you get alongside it, calm emotions and detect thoughts. Then at 5th level, regardless of what version you're on, get hypnotic pattern. The third level spells hypnotic pattern and major image, then you get your 4th level spells at level 7, compulsion, like in my if it was good, like classic hallucination and like mind control. 9th level you get dream, because of course that is like definitely falls into the subconscious, and of course you have for psychic you have to have a telepathic bond, which your 5th levels you get at level 9. Now this too, like the next feature it gets, it's also like you get at level 3 if you're in 24. But other than that, it's no different. You get the ideal form. You use your wild shape to become the physical manifestation of thought, while you're in this form, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and one other damage type of your choice, with the exception of psychic, which you are vulnerable to in this form. If someone's intrusive thoughts and stuff like that. Your movement speed increased by your wolf's monster times 5 feet while in this form. There's a famous Norse myth of Loki, of Thor, Loki, and some more going to a giant's castle and facing creatures like Loki. Like one of them races someone who ends up being the personification of thought, and that thought is considered as the fastest thing. Also, all physical damage, aka damage that's not spell based, you add a 1d4 of psychic damage to it. Also, your ideal forms, as far as your HP, is equals 1/2 wisdom your modifier times your druid level. This is a fragile. At the beginning, it really is a fragile form. Then at level 6, in both editions, you get your forms of phobia and philia. While in your ideal form, you may perform a grapple attack. If you succeed, you can use your bonus action to start to assimilate their hidden thoughts and subconscious. If on the following turn, on the following turns, so long as you always use a bonus action to finish to fully assimilate, and your ideal form becomes a form of either phobia or philia, your choice. And you retain all properties of the ideal form and gain new properties based on the new form you picked. The creature you grapple to take this form is frightened of you while you're in this form. While they are frightened of you, all physical damage you dealt to all psychic damage you dealt to them is doubled. At the start of each of your turns, the target makes a charisma save against you, or spellcast DC. On success, the target is no longer frightened. However, when you hit a target with an unarmed strike, while in the form of phobia you got from them, but they are no longer frightened, they've already succeeded, they make a charisma save against your spellcasting plus the results of the extra D4 of psychic damage they would take. On a fail, they are once again frightened of you. You drop your form of phobia. If your wild shape ends, you use a new wild shape. You assume a form of philia, or assume the form of phobia for another creature, or use a bonus action to drop it. Once you drop your form of philia, the target of the form is no longer frightened of you. It's feeling the same thing, except instead of frightened, they are charmed, and while they are charmed by you, anytime you are damaged by a creature that is friendly to the target must make a wisdom save instead of charisma. A fail save, the target becomes hostile to the creature that damaged you. You make the wisdom saves in this for instead of each turn to lose, And also, like, the unarmed strike will have the potential of causing them to be charmed again. Same, your DC plus the D4 on a there. And the same conditions will also drop the form of Philia. On then at 10th level, you get on their mind. While in your ideal form, you may perform a grapple attack. Same thing as entering forms of phobia and Philia, except where you use your bonus action. Except you're starting to possess them. You use another bonus action to complete it, as well as that turn's action. In the 24 edition, and it is specifically a magic action. And if you're not sure, pause right now and read. Well, okay, and then here's this. While possessing a creature, you occupy wisdom, like you're literally in their body. Possessing a creature takes up your concentration. While you possess a creature, you can use the creature's action, bonus action, initiative. You use their action, bonus action, initiative, and physical stats. Strength, dexterity, and constitution, except for concentration checks would still use yours. And you use you take any damage the creature you are possessing takes. You do have access to all their abilities and stuff. At the start of their turn, after you start possessing them, start possession process. So you don't actually need to completed the possession to get for them to start making and throw you off. The creature makes the same. They make it so they get ended. If you possess a creature you've already possessed since your last rest, they receive a +2 bonus to their save against your possession for every time you've possessed them since your last long rest. Then finally, at your capstone level ability at level 14, Secret Thoughts. While you are in your ideal form, you always have invisibility prepared and can cast it on yourself a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier without expending a spell slot or having concentration. So, while you wouldn't be able to click at the link stuff, assume that all spells listed are the 24 edition for if you're playing the 24 D&D 24 version of this subclass. So it'll still will have still other ending conditions will apply. The target of your forms of phobia and philia, those target, can see past your invisibility. Like, you do not become invisible to them. And with that, I thank you for joining me. This is Free Narrative Adventure. I wish you good fortune on the quest of life.